The year was 1943. World War II was in full force, with the Axis powers engaging in bloody battles with the Allies all across Europe and Japan. Italy, being one-third of the infamous Axis alliance, was a hotspot during this part of the war. Due to the tripartite pact that had been formed by the Axis powers, Italy was fighting alongside Germany and Japan, who had all, prior to the start of World War II, been engaging in hostile expansion. All three countries shared two common interests: territorial expansion and foundation of empires based on military conquest and the overthrowing of the post-World War I international order, and the destruction and neutralization of Soviet communism. With Germany and Italy's common interest in destabilizing the European order, they decided to sign a treaty of friendship. With Hitler and Nazi Germany,
wieder ein so anständiges Volk geworden. Wir sind doch jetzt wieder ein so fleißiges und
and Mussolini in fascist Italy.
Venire chiamerà gloriosa, toccava a noi di accogliervi in questa casa che è vostra perché abitata dalla vittoria.
The invasion of Italy by Allied troops was to begin in Sicily. This attack was nicknamed Operation Husky, and it began on July 10, 1943, with 2,590 Allied vessels waiting off the coast of Sicily, along with 181,000 troops on board. This was to be the largest amphibious operation to date. The Canadians, being part of the British Army, had been tasked with aiding in the invasion of Sicily. Among this group were the 1st Canadian Infantry Division and the 1st Canadian Army Tank Brigade, led by Major General G.G. Simmons. They had sailed from their station in Great Britain, arriving in Sicily on July 9th, joining the invasion armada. The assault on Sicily was to be the prelude to the invasion of mainland Europe, but it would be anything but easy. Just after dawn on the 10th of July, the assault began. Canadian troops landed ashore near a beach called Pacino, which was close to the southern tip of Sicily. In the taking of Sicily, the Allies hoped to trap the Italian and German armies. At first, all went well, but progress was hindered due to the German troops, who fought from well-defended vantage points such as hilltops. However, Canadian spirit reigned victorious, as both Piazza Armerina and Valguerniera fell on successive days. The final task of the Canadian forces was to break through the main enemy position and capture Adrano. The terrain was rough, with no clear paths, and troops were fighting and transporting mortars as well as ammunition across mountainous country. With unrelenting passion, the Canadians pushed forward, clearing the way to Adrano. This opening was what led to the closing of the Sicilian campaign, and within 11 days, British and American troops entered Messina. Sicily had been conquered in only 38 days. Although the campaign was a success, it was not one without many losses. Cities were destroyed in the fighting, and many lives were lost, with 562 Canadian deaths, 1,644 wounded, and 84 prisoners of war. One of the main results of the invasion of Sicily was the overthrowing of the fascist dictator of Italy, Mussolini. With Sicily in control of the Allies, the invasion of Italy's mainland was up next.